You scream at spiders, then good luck with wolves. No Wi-Fi, no coffee, no antibiotics, just medieval life. You think you'd survive the Middle Ages? Let's be honest, your chances were worse than a peasant's dental hygiene. Let's go back and see just how quickly you'd tap out. Hey there, time traveler. Welcome back to Livano Chronicles, where we dig up dusty old truths and sprinkle them with a little sarcasm. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, click like, and tell us in the comments where you're watching from and what century you're in. Today's question: would you survive the Middle Ages? Spoiler alert, probably not. Let's roll. Alright, let's start simple. You, a modern human, are terrified of a mosquito buzzing near your ear. Now imagine sleeping in a straw bed infested with fleas, lice, and the occasional actual rat. Oh, and that pillow, stuffed with hay and chicken feathers unwashed. You think cold showers are torture? Try bathing once a month. Maybe. That's if you were lucky enough to live near a river and not in a town where the water supply doubled as a sewer. You're used to Googling how to cook rice, but in the Middle Ages, you'd be handed a goat, a fire, and no instructions. Dinner was a gamble, sometimes literal poisoned mushrooms. No fridge, no Uber Eats. If you couldn't cook, hunt, or steal, you'd starve. Now let's talk about wolves. You hear a howl today and think, oh, National Geographic. Back then, it meant you were the midnight snack. And speaking of night, you can't sleep without your fan, blackout curtains, and a white noise machine set to ocean breeze. In 1347, you're sleeping next to your whole family in a one-room hut that smells like sweat, smoke, and something definitely dead in the corner. You can't handle slow Wi-Fi. In the Middle Ages, nothing moved fast. Messages took days by horseback. Want to know what your cousin is up to? Wait 3 weeks or just assume he's dead. And let's not forget about jobs. Today, you rage quit your 9 to 5 on Twitter. Back then, you worked from sunrise to sundown in the fields, barefoot, backbreaking labor for a landlord who might raise your taxes because Mercury looked weird that morning. And that cute outfit you're wearing? Tribal underwear in summer, hand-stitched by your grandma. You wore the same outfit every day until it rotted off you, or you did. Did I mention war? Because if disease didn't get you, starvation didn't break you, then some bored nobleman starting a random war probably would. And you, poor commoner, would be handed a wooden stick and told to fight in it. Armor, not for you. Just a tunic, courage, and maybe a borrowed helmet if someone else already died in it. And of course, there's death. The Black Death wiped out a third of Europe's population. Smallpox, bubonic plague, cholera, leprosy. Average life expectancy, 35 years old. You got knocked out by a horse at age 28. Well, good news, you lived longer than 60% of people in the Middle Ages. But those pesky nobles kept waging war so you could get bumped off by rival army. Literally, crusades, anyone? Now, let's talk about hygiene. You shower daily, maybe twice a day. Back then, everyone stank all the time. Toothbrushes were twigs. Dental floss, non-existent. Hand sanitizer? Still in the 22nd century. They hadn't invented it yet. You'd wash your hands, but only because you'd need to before eating so you didn't poison yourself. Toilet paper, a dream. You'd be squatting over a hole in the woods wiping with leaves or nothing. And the best part, everyone around you smelled exactly the same: rotten, smoky, earthy, flavorful. Now, what about food? Today, you're pickier than a YouTube comment section. Back then, you ate whatever you could grow or catch, and there were a lot of pests. Rats, mice, insects, dirt, sometimes human flesh. Delicious. Food poisoning was a great way to die in the Middle Ages. Also, you'd be eating the same 3 meals on repeat for decades. No spice trade, no refrigeration, no culinary arts. Just boring, bland food made worse by the dirt you picked up while gathering it. And don't forget the cannibalism. It wasn't common, but it happened. Let's not forget religion. In the Middle Ages, the Catholic Church ran everything. The king couldn't piss on a cross without the Pope's permission. And if you didn't go to church every Sunday, you'd be put in the stocks. Oh, and praying to any other god was a ticket to hell. Literally, people were burned at the stake for believing the wrong thing. So would you survive the Middle Ages? Let's be real, you'd tap out before breakfast. Thanks for tuning into Livano Chronicles. If you enjoyed this delightful trauma, give us a like, subscribe, and comment what the thing that would have taken you out first. Was it the fleas, the wolves, or just no coffee? Until next time, stay historically humble, and thank your lucky stars you were born after the invention of toothpaste.